Oh my god, folks. It's Monday. And you know what that means. Wow. PC farts, everybody. Instagram just sent PC farts a notification that I'm going live. What a fucking Ouroboros this is. You know what time it is. We're doing DP. The first DP of the new year. Wow. There's Nick in the chat. What's up, Nick? Drop a booyah if you're hanging out. And we're going to get noisy in here, folks. Because it's time for a little DP. Sundays at 6. Mondays at 6:30. Time is a construct. We do it when we goddamn please. Dee and I do what we goddamn please. That's the outlaw lifestyle. And I do see Noisy in there. Woohoo! Good morning, Vietnam. How we doing, baby?
I love the smell of Paige palm in the morning.
Oh yeah. How are you, baby?
Definitely.
I'm
doing good, baby.
So long since I've seen you.
It's been forever. It's been a while.
I haven't seen you in a good 5-6 hours.
I know, right? 5-6 hours since we saw each other. It feels like an eternity on my watch.
I know every second away from you feels like an eternity. I'll be honest.
It's like the God effect. Every day is 1,000 years. So you break that down into some hours. I've been waiting a few centuries to get this call going.
That's right. They say, don't they say like a million years in our time is like a second in God's time?
I think so. I think they also say that God could, in fact, make a clock so big that he himself could not tell what time it is.
Yeah, he's all powerful. He's all encompassing. He can do what he wants.
He, and I do mean he, can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. Dee also can do whatever she wants.
I think God made a D so unpredictable that he himself could not chart what she was going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a new year, it's a new D.
New year, new D, baby. And it's a new P, new P. How you doing, broski? I see you got a different tapestry behind you.
I wouldn't say it's a new me. I don't know. I've never made a resolution in my life. Are you a resolution gal?
Oh yeah, I'm a resolution gal. Every year I resolve to suck more cocks than I did last year.
That is an awesome resolution. Have you gotten one per calendar day yet? Because you said now hold on. You said cocks plural. Sucking the same cock over and over again, that is not sucking more cocks than you did last year. You did say plural.
I did say plural.
Oh, hold on.
But now I'm wondering, because
yeah, you cut out for a second, but
it did. It cut out, but now it cut it out, and we're back on.
Yeah. God is pissed about the last joke we did.
God did not like that I'm sucking dicks.
He's trying to cut the streams. But
it
what he
violates
doesn't
his
know
design.
is that we both have the power of Satan flowing through our veins.
We do.
And nothing can stop DP.
We've sold our souls to the Dark Lord. And let me tell you, it's working.
We sold our souls to rock and roll, and we've never looked back. Lay down your soul to the gods. Rock and roll.
I mean, it helps if you're in an urban area. After all, we built this city on rock and roll.
Dude, that song is awesome. I think I said this on the show before, but I don't know why, but it sounds like that song sounds like it would be in like a either like a COVID commercial or like yeah, maybe like COVID. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
like it just inspiring like bullshit. Just like we built this city, and it's like now more than ever.
Oh my God, you're so right, dude. You're so right.
Yeah. Now, we got Winston H. Comedy in the chat. Thanks for joining, Winston. We love you. And he makes a great point. his favorite Philly-based podcast. Folks, it's a new year, which means it's a new DP. This is probably going to be the last one on Instagram ever.
Ever?
Maybe. We'll see what happens, but we might do one on Instagram again at some point. But folks,
Dude, don't set anything up that the narrator from Arrested Development will do a voiceover for.
Yeah.
It's not the last podcast they would do on Instagram.
And oh, can you imagine little Paige's delight when Instagram Live was out of sight?
And oh, can you imagine little Paige's delight when he was podcasting from a setup in bisexual light?
Well, I turned on this little fucking lamp. Should I do the bisexual lighting? What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think you should.
Yeah. Well, I turned off the light, so this is how before you come out, bisexuality starts. It's darkness. It's self-hatred. Now it's
live
time.
from the closet. It's Paige Campbell.
That's right. It's dark because I'm in the closet. That's what I mean by outlaw against God's law. Dude, that's the thing. It's like people have called me gay my whole life, and it's never bothered me. But the thing is, with how much I hate God, I wish I was gay. You know what I mean? I fucking wish I was. That would just be one more little jab. Fuck you.
I mean, it's not too late. You could suck a cock right now.
Well, as we all know, it's not a choice. So I can't help myself. I watch gay porn, and I'm like, come on, get hard, you little. Oh my! It just does nothing for me. I can't help myself.
Dude, do you think there's a guy out there who just like is? He's just so mad that he is not gay. He's just like, oh, I wish to God I could suck a cock, but it's not a choice.
Yeah, probably. That is what's funny is like they say like you see like dumb bitches on Twitter say like every straight guy just needs to suck a cock and like get over it and suck a cock, and it's like, I mean, can you imagine if you said that reversed? You know what I mean? It's just like, you're not gay, you just haven't had the right pussy. It's like, that's not, you can't say that.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me ever if you say I'm gay. I don't care. You know how I'll respond? Yeah, suck cock all day. Who cares? But I don't agree with that theory. that every straight guy just hasn't sucked the right cock yet.
It's a little too similar to the argument, well, maybe you just haven't found the right one.
There's going to be podcast hop-ons. What do you mean, Winston? Are you saying you're trying to hop on?
Winston H. Comedy confusing us with his liberal biblicisms, and we don't really know how to respond.
We could do some hop-ons, of course. We could maybe get some New Year's resolutions from all our fellow comics.
Oh, we could get some New Year's resolutions. Yes, please. If you have a New Year's resolution that you'd like to share, maybe you'd like to go a little more hog wild than the last time. Maybe 2022 is the year of 2020 doing it to the fullest. Hop in here and give us your New Year's resolution.
That's right. That's
I'd love to hear it.
So, Dee, Winston already hinted at it. I am in Philly now. I'm here. So you had to go back to your place today, and I laughed very hard when you said, why don't we just do another one from Instagram Live? Because that's the funniest shit ever. As soon as I'm in Philly, we do it from Instagram Live. It doesn't change anything. That's hilarious to me.
I feel like it's spooky action at a distance. Like, I have to be in Philly and you have to be in Richmond. So if you're in Philly, that must mean that I'm in Virginia somewhere.
Yeah, basically, even though I saw her 2 or 3 hours ago, Dee's in Richmond right now. That's why.
I'm in Richmond, and yes, I did bring that one picture that I have. No, wait, here, Paige. I have a much better. Those of you who are listening to the podcast won't get the fullest of this joke, because right now I'm doing a little visual. If I have my little picture behind me, I'm in Philly. If I have my little skull behind me, I'm in Richmond.
Oh my God, you're right on the border.
Philly, Richmond.
That's
Philly,
that's the same as bisexuality, just right on the border.
Yeah, now I'm in a liminal space because they're both in the frame. So
Oh, now fake Jake Snyder, of course, makes a great point. His New Year's resolution is to suck cock till he's gay. That's an interesting theory. You
oh.
know what I mean? It's not a choice, but how do you know you don't like it if you haven't tried it? Basically, that's how I get lesbians to hook up with me.
You gaslight them out of their sexuality.
Wow, see, this is the exact point I'm making. Every straight guy needs to suck a cock, but all of a sudden I'm gaslighting.
Wait, I have a New Year's resolution. I have a New Year's resolution.
First resolution of the pod.
Yeah, so
First
I've had
resolution of
same
the pod.
the past 3 years, which was that entire year. I'm like, I'm not gonna take a piss in 2019, and I failed. And then I tried it in 2020, and I failed. In 2021, I got close, but I failed. And I'm sad to say I just failed for 2022.
Oh my God. She's trying to go Opa Bird style. Have a little bird digestion going on.
She's trying to keep the urine in the urethra.
Yeah. You know, that's what they say. Bird shit is white because it's like they don't shit. It's like piss and shit mixed, which I don't really get how it makes it white, but I also don't only eat worms.
Now that's what I call working smart, not hard.
Yeah. Anyway, we got the bisexual lighting going on. Yeah, look how beautiful it is.
Look at that.
Let's take a little tour here because this is going to be the studio. What we're saying here is, folks, and I know I'm a big pacer. I'm from Indiana or something. I'm a big pacer. So
do I smell a heart attack? Because he's a pacemaker, that's for sure.
The show is going to be going forward. Dee and Paige next to each other. Can you believe it? I can't.
We're gonna be in the same room.
Fuck virtual shit. No more bullshit. We're tired of it. From now on,
we're tired of it.
Same room.
Paige,
other than this
I have my resolution. Sorry, I cut your joke off. What were you saying?
Oh, I said going forward, but not this episode, of course. But I'm saying, Dee, I'm worried. We'll get your resolution. The point I'm making is, I'm such a Indiana pacer over here. I'm so worried that I'm not going to be able to sit still. I don't even... I'm so jittery. I can't help but pace. You know what I mean? I do it on stage, too. I walk around the entire stage.
He's wearing the carpet out.
Am I going to sit? It's always a pleasure to sit next to you. But how am I going to sit still for an hour?
Well, I think the answer is simple. We amputate your legs.
I think my New Year's resolution is to get into heroin so I can sit still during DP. It's just me. The show turns into me nodding off, and you're just carrying the entire show. All right, Paige, what do you think about that?
Oh my God, dude! Holy shit! Dude, you said heroin. I think in your case it would be Hiserwin.
Yeah, I've gotten really into heroin lately. Wonder Woman. Yeah, it's the only Laura Croft. Can't think of any other female heroes. Oh, I got one. How about Dee Williams?
Oh, there's a female hero.
It's my favorite female hero.
Well, I guess I would be a she-male hero, but...
No, come on.
I can say that. Nobody else can.
You're a beautiful woman, and yeah, I think you're hotter than Wonder Woman.
Oh, well, thank you. My brother thinks I'm attractive.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Trying to be progressive by calling your trans sister hot, it's like, you're not supposed to find your sister hot, asshole.
Dude, it's like a dad who's just a little too supportive.
Yeah, oh, dad's worse. Just like, oh my
God. I think you're becoming a beautiful young woman. Your breasts are just rounding out nicely, and you've got hips finally. One day you'll have a beautiful vagina for some lovely penis to stuff itself into.
That's hilarious. A dad that talks.
It's like, just take me,
Trans or
Dad.
not, but a dad that talks about his daughter like getting older. Just being like, I think she's beautiful, she's growing into a fine young woman, and one day she's gonna get plugged in all holes because I raised her right.
Just proud of the little bowling ball my girl's grown up to be.
When I say bowling is for the fellas. This is what I'm talking about. But yeah, we got the studio. The bisexual lighting is the studio, baby. This is a little behind the curtains because you'll never see this. You'll never see this table again. You know what I mean?
You'll never see it. We're gonna have a setup where you don't see the table. And for those of you listening on Spotify, we've got a bass guitar. We've got an old iMac that was recycled. A couple tapestries that look like they were from pop punk bands.
That's right. We got a CRTV.
A drum kit. A CRTV, perfect for Melee.
Yeah, we're just going to play Smash during DP. We're not even going to make jokes. We're just going to play Smash and say absolutely nothing the whole time.
Do I hear some wave dashing? Because DP is going to start being a Smash exclusive podcast.
That's right. Anyway, you had a resolution. Let's get to your resolution.
Well, my resolution was going to be no more bullshit. But I think now my resolution has to be to play exclusively as Olimar in Brawl and Ultimate.
I thought you already did that. You're already an Olimar main.
Yeah, I'm an Olimar lady.
I am surprised you're not a big Samus fan.
I do love Samus. I do love Samus. And I think Samus is canonically trans now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was hinting at.
I like Samus, but I gotta be honest. I haven't really played a Metroid game ever.
Well, I mean, it may just be because I only choose guys in games, but I have a feeling where it's like, be whoever you want to be in real life, but when you play games, you gotta use your gender. There's no... It's cool if you're a gamer girl, but you can only play Tomb Raider.
Dude, playing Pokemon Sapphire makes a lot more sense now, I gotta tell you.
You could be a girl or a guy.
I always pick the lady trainer, though.
Oh, yeah.
I think I did one run as the guy trainer, and then I switched back to being the lady.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta play as a fellow. No, that is my favorite bit when you're playing games with a lady. It's like, okay, and you pick the girl because you're a girl.
It doesn't quite work with every game. Like, what if you're playing fucking like a Star Fox game? You pick the Falcon.
That's true.
Because you've got a beak like nobody's business.
Has Nintendo confirmed Star Fox's gender?
I think Star.
I've never seen the Fox dick.
I think Star Fox's pronouns are he, himbo.
Yeah, maybe Star Fox is non-binary. I could see that.
I think Star Fox is either like a butch lesbian or like a bi guy who can work on stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. If any of them are non-binary, I could see it being Slippy. I feel like Slippy.
I could see it being Slippy too.
Is it frogs that don't have gender? What animal is it that's genderless?
I don't know. There are some like worms are asexual.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You like cut them in half or whatever. Like they can reproduce by themselves.
Yeah, I wish I was asexual. That'd be sick. Just to multiply. If you could just like, instead of doing all the mics available in a night, if you could just multiply yourself and send your cronies to every mic.
Dude, it's like an earthworm. It's like an earthworm who's a breeder. He's just like, yeah, talk about some babies.
Earthworm, he, him.
Earthworm, he, him.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I didn't even think about that. Earthworm Jim doesn't fuck.
Oh, Earthworm Jim, yeah.
He's asexual.
You think Earthworm Jim fucks himself?
Oh, now is that what asexual means? I thought you just multiplied.
I was referring to asexual in like the zoological sense, but in terms of like human sexuality, it refers to people
in terms of Super Nintendo characters, I don't know how it works. It's like, I'm talking about zoology, but you're asking about Earthworm Jim. I don't know how.
I mean, it also refers to people who don't do sex.
Right.
And
Yeah,
they're called
that's the human meaning. But I'm saying I would love to be asexual, not in terms of that. I would love to multiply.
You'd love to knock yourself up.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. If you could,
That would be pretty cool, dude.
yeah, if you could reach around with your dick and put it in your butthole, you know what I mean? Like an Ouroboros.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. That's the second Ouroboros reference of the show, folks.
More like a Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. It's just a snake endlessly eating his own dick.
Do you think in Ouroboros, like whenever he's eating his tail, it's just like, oh yeah, harder.
I hope so.
I
truly
fuck me
hope
so good.
Yeah, he's dirty talking himself.
Yeah, keep shoving it down my throat. I love it when I fuck my throat like that.
Yeah, take it, bitch. Like doing both.
Dude, like an Ouroboros who just gets lonely, so he puts like googly eyes on his tail, maybe a little lipstick and eyeliner.
Yeah, we've all been there, of course. You ever do this? I put googly eyes on my dick, and and then you use face swap, and it's just a shaft with me going, and then my face is a penis. How about that? I'm a literal dickhead.
He's a literal dick. Oh my god.
Mm. Yeah.
Dude, you've heard of dick pics. What about a dick pic crew?
Oh, okay. Run me through that. What's a dick pic crew?
Do you know what a pic crew is?
Of course I know what a pic crew is, but...
Okay, you know what a pic crew is. So a dick pic crew would be like a thing where you generate kawaii-looking penises that maybe have some cat ears and are doing like,
See, I figured it would be because like a pit crew is for like a racer, right? Like it's a whole group that helps one guy out. I figure it's like a guy who can't get the right angle or like he can't get hard, and he has a group of people that come in. Like one guy starts jacking him off, the other guy's fingering his butthole, the other guy like puts a ring light up. Like they just start helping him take the perfect dick pic.
You've got a team of service dicks that's just helping you get that lighting just right.
That's right. That is right.
Professional quality with an amateur model.
Yeah. I think you should be able to go to where's a place that'll take professional pictures for you, like Sears?
I think it's my cunt.
Yeah. I think you should be able to go to those places if you're 18 plus and get NSFW pictures taken. Because look, if they explain that to the workers going in, right? If they explain that to the workers going in, it's just kind of like, hey man, I can't take a good picture of a sandwich. People post fucking Reubens on Instagram. I can't take a good picture of a sandwich. Now a girl wants to see what my dick looks like? I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I'm going to Sears. They know how to do it.
Dude, this sounds like a Fiverr job just waiting to happen.
I think there's money on the table. What do you think?
For $15, Richard Picture can make sure that your Long John Silver looks appetizing as hell.
Yeah, no one goes to Long John Silver anyway. They should rebrand as a place that will take professional dick shots. And not just dick shots. NSFW. Give me labia shots. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Anything you want.
Give me a ladle of labia along with the extra BBC, nice and crispy. And then ring the bell when you're satisfied.
Yeah, ring the bell. Yeah, that's hilarious. I've got a bell. I've got a bell next to the opening of my bed. So If anyone leaves, they can ring the bell if they were satisfied. Yeah, I kind of
Dude,
inflated it a little bit. That's all right.
you just bring somebody to hook up, and then on the way out, they just ring a bell, and you're like, oh, thank you so much.
I always thought it would be a funny bit to get one of those like you know those picture frames. I have one. Those picture frames that's like digital.
Yeah. Yeah, like a digital picture frame. Runs it on an SD card.
Yeah, get one of those, but set up like one of those like rules and instructions for like riding a theme park ride. just like you bring a girl home and you're like, all right, I gotta use the bathroom, and as soon as you leave, it just starts, and it's like, all right, you are about to ride the Paige Campbell. Like a couple rules before we get started.
Holy shit! Please keep your arms and legs inside. Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
I think I might get my bell rung if I do that, but not the one by my doorpost.
Dude, what would the name of your would you give your dick like a roller coaster name?
Oh, a roller coaster name. Yeah, that's true. Well, in 2022, I'm trying to think of roller coaster names. It cannot be called the Intimidator. That's out. Yeah, the Scooby-Doo? I don't know.
If you pull down your pants and your date just goes zoinks. Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
It's like, hey, you want to fuck? Nah. Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
Yeah, amusement park rides don't really suit, because like I was trying to think of Universal Studios, but all that came to mind was the Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror, that's not bad. I don't dislike that. Flight of Fear is not bad. I don't know. But yeah, that's the problem. All roller coasters involve fear and like angst. It's like, you can't have that during a hookup. That's not good.
Dude, it should be called like the Climb of Consent.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I do like that.
Is that your resolution? To bill your dick as a theme park ride?
I don't do resolutions. I think it's bullshit. No one follows them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you've heard it from our producer. She tried to do one 3 years in a row. Look how that worked.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You look at that track record, and it's like, how could I be part of this? I just, you know what I mean? No one follows through with them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also like, I was saying, time is relative.
Who's it related to?
I'm just saying, it's not actually a new year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Time just you don't have to wait till January 1st and I'll be a dickhole. Just be a better person. That's what it is. Just be a better person 365 days out of the year. It's like, no, I'm waiting till January 1st. I don't want to be a fucking...
Dude, how many people out there do you think they're just looking at the calendar like on December 30 on December 31st, they're just looking at the clock. It's 11:59. They're like, okay, in 1 minute I'm gonna stop saying the N-word for the rest of the year. Then they walk up the steps, stub their toe, and it just comes out, and they're like, oh, do I still have time? And then they look at the clock and it's 12:01.
And then they're like, well, there's always next year. That's the problem with it. You set it for January 1st, and then the moment you bug up, you're like, nah, I guess I'll wait till next year. It's like, no, don't just don't be a fucking asshole. You know what I mean?
You don't have to wait to make yourself better.
Yeah, that's right.
You can always improve.
That's right. Not us. We're perfect, but other people could always improve.
We are perfect.
We are. This is the standard, folks. DP is the standard.
Hey, if you were thinking if God could make two podcasters that were so perfect that he himself would look imperfect in comparison, well, then you're right, because you found us. It's DP Sundays at 6.
That is right. That is right. This is completely off the wall, but speaking of being bad people, I heard an insane story lately. You want to hear an insane story?
Oh, yes, please. Dish me the dirt, dude.
This is sad. So we're saying be better. We all hate corporations, of course. Fuck the
Oh, of
corpse.
course.
But, dude, I heard an insane corporation story, and it's like, they've gotten a little better. Hear me out, okay? Do you remember the Lone Ranger? I read this
Um,
earlier.
well, indeed I do.
The Lone Ranger, right? So apparently the guy that played the Lone Ranger loved being the fucking Lone Ranger. He loved it. It was his fucking thing, right?
Dude, that sounds like a cop who really loves being a cop.
Well, I get it. I mean, I love wearing the cowboy hat. If I was actually an established TV cowboy, oh yeah, I'm fucking. He loved being the Lone Ranger so much that after the show ended, right? After they're like,
Mhm.
hey, it's fucking 30 years old at this point. Fucking, we're not doing any more Lone Ranger, no more movies, no more shows. He was just like, I'm still the Lone Ranger. So he started doing before the age of Comic-Con, before the age of like, meet and greets really. He would
Yeah.
he would set up events and like do signings and like wear the get up and shit, right? Because he
Okay.
just
Okay.
loved it. I mean, he's like a 50, 60-year-old man. He loved it, right?
The world's first proto cosplayer.
Yeah. And in that time, since no one else did it, the fucking company that owned the rights of the Lone Ranger sent him a cease and desist. Dude, and apparently he continued to do it till the day he died. But since he wasn't allowed to wear the mask or call himself the Lone Ranger, he would wear sunglasses.
What?
Instead of the little like bandit mask, he would wear sunglasses. And just call
Holy
himself,
shit,
like,
dude!
oh, I'm Mr. Cowboy. I'm not the Lone Ranger technically, but you can kind of see what I'm going for.
Dude, that's fucking wild!
Isn't that insane?
Dude. He's like the cowboy version of those fucking like fake Elmo and like Sesame Street characters in Times Square.
Right, but he was the real one. He was the Lone Ranger.
I didn't even think about that.
He just didn't own the rights.
That's another layer to it. The true Lone Ranger was forced into being a fake.
I mean, they fucked him over. They ruined his fucking life.
Dude, that fucking sucks. My god.
Let the cowboy take some pictures. Come on.
Yeah, like
Apparently, cease and desist. They're like, you can't wear the spandex, you can't wear the mask, you can't wear the hat. You would just wear like basketball shorts and a t-shirt and sunglasses.
oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if anyone else has had to do that. Like celebrities who now do meet and greets or something like that. I wonder if that happened like afterward, or if at a certain point they stopped like being as hard on that.
Well,
Like,
I guess he was so fixated on wearing the get-up, right? I guess when you go meet like anybody, they're not really wearing the get-up. Like
that is true. It's always like Robert Downey Jr. from Iron Man or Felicia Day from whatever the fuck Felicia Day's in. Like,
yeah, but legally, it's like it seems like. I mean, it was so long ago that they just fucking like got away with it. But I feel like you can't regulate someone wearing a costume. Maybe it's because he was making money off of it. But you know what I mean? It's like he's wearing a fucking costume. You can't tell someone not to wear a costume.
Yeah, maybe he was like marketing himself as the IP. So he was like, I am the Lone Ranger, kind of a thing.
Right.
And they're like, we own that.
Yeah, but we're not on the corpse side. Fuck them.
We're not on the corpse side.
The point we're trying to make is be better.
Be better.
Be better.
If a man wants to wear spandex and a little mask and tell people that he runs around the West shooting people that he shouldn't shoot.
Yeah, that's right.
Who are we to judge?
Who the hell are we to judge? Whatever gets you through the night, Mr. Lone Ranger.
Do you think he slept in the outfit, dude?
Oh, dude, I hope so. That would be another level if, like, he just wore it all of the time. And, like, he would only change into the sunglasses and shorts when he had to do the signings because he wasn't legally allowed to. But outside of that, when he's not making money, he's the Lone Ranger. He's walking around town.
I wonder if it got to a point where he was just like, okay, it's time to put on my mask, and then he would change into his t-shirt and basketball shorts and put the sunglasses on, and then he'd get home and he'd put on his Lone Ranger outfit, look in the mirror, and say, "Finally, the real me."
Yeah, the sunglasses as the replacement for like the little like bandit mask is super funny.
I know.
Like he couldn't have painted like a little, just instead of a mask paint,
Yeah, yeah, or use like a different style of mask or like a bandana or something.
That's true. He could have worn a bandana. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
instead he
don't
just
know.
wore sunglasses.
But it's just like it's just insane that they like cared. You know what I mean? It's like he's making
Yeah,
$75 in a bingo hall for pictures. Who cares? He's not making major money.
right. Yeah, yeah.
He's renting out a fucking moose lodge and just signing pictures with the 3 people that remember the Lone Ranger. Calm down.
Right. Yeah. I wonder if it was a thing where like he had some bad blood up in the higher ups of Lone Ranger Incorporated.
Maybe that's what
Like
it is. Maybe they
if
watched the
somebody
show
fucking
and it was run by Native Americans. Maybe.
maybe.
Which, if that's what it was, I'm pro the corp now. You know what I mean? Because it's like
You
with,
flip the
with, with
side.
how much we just took away from from the Native Americans. If all of a sudden it's like, yeah, you don't get to be a cowboy anymore, asshole. We're taking that away. It belongs to us. But I was nope, it's ours. We'll give you a couple beads.
I gotta say, that would be some poetic justice right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Also, it's a little weird to me that a guy would get so into being the Lone Ranger. Like, of all the things to like identify with and be like, oh yeah, this is me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Just like
Oh, go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say, just like a fucking cowboy who rides around in the West and like shoots Native Americans and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess like I feel like there was a lot less like TV and media back then, so it's like it was
Mhm.
fucking cool to be the Lone Ranger. You know what I mean? It's like he was
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
the guys. But for doing it so long after he did it, apparently he did it for like the rest of his life.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, he didn't take that cease and desist as a no. He was like, it's time for the shades.
He took it as a challenge accepted.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was never one to back down from a fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's like,
15 minutes on the Lone Ranger, folks.
it's 15 minutes on the Lone Ranger's character paraphilia.
Is that what that's called? Paraphilia?
Oh, paraphilia. Paraphilia is I guess it would be related. I don't know. Fixation might be the better word.
Mm.
Paraphilia is like I think it's something where it's like somebody gets pleasure from something that like it's not like an explicitly sexual pleasure, but it is like a pleasure. Like it is satisfying.
Right, okay.
Like they don't need to come or orgasm to like feel good, but like it's still like a source of enjoyment.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how you could be on the corporation side. It's so fucked.
It really is. It seems excessive, honestly, especially if this guy was in a position where, like, it seems like that was clearly the only thing going for him at that point.
Well, really, my question is, what kind of loser just wears a cowboy hat and goes around and starts telling everyone that they're a fucking cowboy? What kind of dumb motherfucker? What kind of dumb, not in touch with reality motherfucker would do something like that? Can you explain that to me, dude?
Oh my god, Paige, I cannot think of a single name.
Yeah.
And for those of you watching on Spotify, Paige just put on a cowboy hat.
Oh, well, of course, because all jokes aside, I am a fucking outlaw. This is no joke. I am a cowboy. Okay? Now, for copyright purposes, I'm certainly not the Lone Ranger, and I'm certainly not related to any cowboy that's ever been published. But I'm an outlaw, and we all know it.
Dude, what if in a few days you get a letter from Outlaw Incorporated saying, "Dear Mr. Campbell, we see you have been self-identifying as an outlaw on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, and elsewhere. We kindly ask you to cease and desist identifying as an outlaw or wearing your cowboy hat in public." Signed, Outlaw Incorporated, Hollywood, California.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be the corp guy doing the Lone Ranger thing if someone else tries to take it from me. Because it's mine. Outlaw? I haven't seen anyone else ever riding around being a fucking outlaw. I am the ultimate outlaw. Come at me. I've got my 6-shooter loaded up. We'll see who can squeeze off a round first.
Do you think that's what the Lone Ranger said every time you put on the Lone Ranger outfit?
Yeah, probably. I guess. Yeah.
See, I feel like the problem is you only have the one hat. If you had more than one hat, it might get toned down a little bit. It's like, oh, I'm an outlaw on the streets, but I'm also an outlaw on the sheets. And then you put on like a little nightcap or something.
Yeah, my sex shooter.
My sex shooter. My dick has 6 chambers.
That's exactly right. I can only fire off 6 rounds after that.
I mean, it's better than mine. I'm just shooting blanks at this point.
Are you?
Yeah, that's what hormones does to you.
Nah, I was gonna say, you better be sure about that. You don't want to have a Baldwin situation.
Yeah, I don't want to impregnate somebody's ass.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of impregnating somebody's butthole.
That'd be pretty funny if someone could get pregnant in their ass.
There was an episode of Dilbert like that.
Was there?
Yeah, he gets like an alien fetus shot up his butt, and then he basically, it starts like growing, and he has a belly and everything, and then he gives birth to it out of his ass. And I think Stone Cold Steve Austin does a voice in it because they have like the People's Court or whatever to decide the fate of whatever is in his body. And it's fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin who's the presiding judge.
That's hilarious. Wow. Well, I don't know. It's a new year. Same D and Paige, same DP.
Same DP. It's the P will also stand for Philadelphia.
That's right.
The D will stand for down there, Philadelphia.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it might be time to wrap up. What do you think?
I think it might be time to wrap up. We've had some resolutions. We've had a pretty hog wild story from you, I would say. That fucking Lone Ranger thing. Holy shit.
That's not a hog wild story about me, of course, but yeah, I'm about to head out the door with Samantha, of course. We're going to what is it, Raven?
Yeah, Raven Lounge.
Yeah, hell yeah.
To hear Do-Rag and the Deer Tag, a funny podcast done by Drew Montana, Naeem Ali, and Rob Cruz.
Yeah.
3 great Philly comics.
Sorry, folks. Got to wrap up the podcast so I can go to another podcast.
That's called grinding.
That's exactly right. They say hustle culture is killing comedians. I disagree. I think if hustle culture is killing you, just stop doing comedy. You know what I mean?
I thought Hustle was a feminist magazine.
Hustle? Are you talking about Hustler?
No, I'm talking about Bustle.
Oh, Bustle. Okay. I've never heard of Bustle.
Dude, what if there's like a Playgirl style magazine, but it's called Bustler?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
They give you sex positive articles and then just like hardcore lesbian porn.
Hardcore. I like the idea of hardcore porn being in like print. You know what I mean? Like a magazine of hardcore porn. Not tasteful fucking nudes. Hardcore pornography.
Yeah, just call it erotica.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Or hentai.
Well, before we get out of here, D, you got anything to plug?
Yeah, I'm gonna plug the same thing that I always plug, which is my band, Lisa the Band, on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Just Lisa, if you ever see us in real life. We should have an EP out soon. No date set yet on when it's going to be released, but it is in the works. We should have some shows coming up in the next couple months. More updates when that happens. Follow us on Instagram at least the band to keep abreast of that. What about you, Paige? What you got to plug?
Hell yeah. I don't know much. Busky is on the 28th. I'm still gonna do Busky. So though I'm not in Richmond, you can catch me in Richmond on the 28th. I'll be there.
Oh,
Francesca Lynn
oh
will be
hell
there. Dia Med will be there. Taylor O'Sullivan will be there. And Lazarus Hamlin will be there. Hot lineup. Hot lineup. And I can't wait. Love doing Busky. So, yeah, that's that. New Year,
Hell
stay
yeah.
D. Stay hog wild, folks. That's my only
Yeah.
resolution is to stay hog wild.
Stay hog wild and be a Bone Ranger.
The Bone Ranger.
Bone Ranger.
Yeah, that is right. Yep. All right, folks. Until next time, stay fucking hog wild.